Going on, guys? Welcome to the Altcoin update. As you can see, this is not our usual trading view platform. What I have in front of me is Gate.io, and I have Satoshi Nakamoto, right? This is, I believe, like the sixth rune that was etched. So, correct me if I'm wrong, right? But having this coin listed on an exchange like Gate.io is very good because pretty much now you have a much bigger audience, um, a bigger reach for people to buy, to buy Satoshi Nakamoto coin, versus, going through, I don't know, whatever I think would like Magic of Eden or Ordinals, Unisat, whatever. I feel like that's just so inconvenient for average Joes to buy the coin. It's actually, yeah, a turn off for some, right? So again, the fact that it's on this exchange is really good. So again, for people like you and and me, I can instantly buy this coin by doing a market buy, right? So let's get to the TA. And let's start off on the 4-hour time frame to mark any macro levels, trend lines. So this is not going to, save my drawings, guys. So just a FYI, it's not going to save my drawings. I'm going to have to, redraw them as, I go. So maybe this is an opportunity for you guys to also pretty much mark these levels on your end as well. Okay, so let me just make this bigger. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. All right, so we are on this 4-hour time frame. Okay, beautiful. We can, pretty much those are our downtrends. Let's declutter our chart. We're not going to need this, obviously. We're not going to need, um, we're not going to need this line. Okay, we'll keep that there. And this is the local uptrend. Perfect. So there's that local breakout. Um, let's mark some origin levels here. Um, let's make this dotted. Let's make this a 2 font to make it, so we can really see it, right? That's the last green candle for the uptrend, and then we have this swing low, right? Last green candle before this downtrend, and that's the low of the candle, and that's what the current resistance is, okay? And that's what it's testing 1, 2, 3 times. This resistance has been already tested, right? So there's a high chance of it, pretty much breaking. We'll keep that high there. That's already tested. Again, guys, I'm gonna mark these levels for you just because, what the heck is going on? Um, because these are all tested levels, but in a case where you guys, heck, let's say you buy right now and you sell at this top here, that's almost 2x your bag. So, and if you're someone that's just more conservative, right, I'm gonna mark these levels out for you, okay? Just keep in mind that these are all, again, tested levels. So most likely they're going to end up breaking. There's a higher chance of it breaking. So, um, it's just something to be aware about. So there's no right or wrong to be selling at these resistance levels. It's a resistance. It's a sell point, right? It's not right or wrong. It's really just up to you as a trader how conservative a trader you are. So on the 4-hour time frame, you have this 4-hour uptrend. It's being respected since the 24th, yeah, till today. Two candles are respecting it. We have a resistance that's coming up. So as long as Satoshi can continuously respect this uptrend, I don't see it moving much higher. It's pretty self-explanatory. And if it does lose this uptrend, then you do have this current support, but obviously that's not going to hold. You're going to want to look out for something that's more on this side here, which here has been tested, right? You have 1, 2, and then this point here has been tested as well. So very, very important that this local 4-hour uptrend holds. And yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, guys. There's really just, the information we have here is pretty straightforward. So in my opinion, I mean, I haven't gotten into it yet. I still have to create an account and set up a VPN for anyone that's, in the States. So, I'm in no rush. I'm in honestly no rush to get into this. I'm gonna take my time with it, just because it is fairly new. So um, yeah, I'm just gonna see how it plays out right now. I'm not gonna get in while it's pumping already. So when it gets to the next accumulation area, I'll probably scoop up a bit and then build my position from there. So yeah, that is Satoshi. Let's go to, here we go. We'll go back to trading view, guys, and then pretty much go through our 5 altcoins. Don't mind that. All right, so starting off with DGB, um, yeah, again, accumulation area, guys, really straightforward here. Um, if you want, you can, even continuously move that downtrend. Let's put the magnet tool on. Perfect. So again, accumulation areas, this is a heavy accumulation, to be honest. So as long as again, it can maintain this uptrend, this will be accumulation. And when that breaks, obviously go next to that around that weekly, or even wick down to this untested. So just keep watch around that area. DGB again has always been a slow mover. XRP rejection against that daily downtrend, no surprises there. You guys know how I feel about XRP, so it needs some time. Accumulation area zone around here, pretty straightforward, nothing to mark here. Suncoin, guys, same thing. If we go to the weekly time frame, I'm kind of curious how it looks. Okay, we do not want that there anymore. We can delete that. Now it's working within its own range on the daily. So let's go back to the daily. And yeah, it's pretty much respecting this zone here, this downtrend. If it does move back down here and retests that downtrend again, not a good sign. It just means it's still bleeding. Again, you want to find and validation by, finding a lower high, right? Something like that, and moving sideways, aka accumulation, to confirm the bleeding has stopped. So for now, it did move up. It's in distribution. You shouldn't be interested in even getting into this coin right now. It's hitting resistance. You're gonna want to wait until this corrects a bit more, okay? TRX, guys. It is supporting a weekly right now. So, yep, there's that weekly. Massive, massive wicks here. Lots of interest in this area here, which is a good sign. And, hence such the big bounce. But again, it's still hard closing above that weekly. That's all that matters at the end. So, Apex is coming up, beginning of May as well. Looks really good. Um, it looks like a lot of these coins are set up for the first week in May, so I'm pretty excited how that's going to play out. Finally, track. Oh, broke below the uptrend, man. That's rough. And it's breaking below the last daily support, which is not a good sign. And you can see, like I mentioned before, you're moving this uptrend is not always a good sign. Yes, it's an uptrend, but the fact that we're constantly moving this further and further is not a good sign. Here you can see it was supporting this move for a few days, broke below it, and now it's actually hard closing below this uptrend. Really, the next thing I see for track is, man, I hate to say this, but it looks like it's around this range. Very big untested range. So if anyone wants to get into track, guys, have some crazy buys, right? Have some crazy limits, around this range. You never know. Sometimes it might get hit, and from $7 to $1, like that's crazy. So, um, we can actually declutter a chart and just clear these levels out now. We don't need them anymore. We'll keep that there for now. But yeah, on the daily, track does definitely need a lot of time. And if it does drop to these levels, right, guys, this apex leads until mid-May, which yeah, again we saw for these other altcoins. They all have an apex breakout at the beginning of May, and makes sense. If this did fall, it would sort of makes sense, right? Um, but yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, that's pretty much the quick altcoin update, guys. Really nothing crazy besides track, but the remaining altcoins they all look pretty decent. Really good. Very dependent on Bitcoin. So as long as Bitcoin can maintain that, a local fire uptrend or even hold this accumulation area until it gets to that daily uptrend, all should be good. And we'll also keep a close eye on DXY because if it breaks that daily uptrend, that'll be good for Bitcoin, right? So yeah, hopefully this was helpful, and I will see you guys on the next update. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. Bye.